Hi everyone. She responded. I didn't think it would be like this soon. I'm still trying to like pack everything because I'm actually going away for a while. So this is like extremely rushed. I just put everything together again and I'm just recording it now. We're going to react to her video first and then I'm going to go over my points. Add stuff that happened like after I finished my video because she was still in the server for a while before I said, yo, you gotta ban her now. Also, thank you, Teddy, thank you, Sarah, for doxing this minor. There's a reason that they wanted to be anonymous. There's a reason they wanted me to censor stuff, by the way. Anyways, we're gonna go right into the video, and this is going to take a while. This video is like 4 minutes long. So yeah, let's get into it. We're just gonna look into it, and I'm going to debunk while we watch it. So yeah.
So apparently there's somebody going around on TikTok that is falsely accusing me as a groomer.
Teddy is weird. It's very weird. It's very weird for what weird, but weird is weird. She's a weirdo. She is so fucking weird. And if she is weird,
This is definitely not okay because I was in fact in the same server with this person. And
oh really? Of course we were in the same server. That's where I got all the screenshots.
they accused me as a groomer. So
I did not accuse you as a groomer. I said you're weird. I said your actions are weird.
the problem with this user right here has made a video basically talking about.
Wait, a problem? Me speaking out is a problem?
About the person that I was interacting with, which was a sole role-playing account.
I'm gonna censor this user, this victim, stated that they want to be anonymous, by the way. Just letting you know, it's why I freaking censored their name.
Which I assume I thought this was just role-playing. And they
You don't roleplay with a 17-year-old while being 25.
basically had to blur out real ages, which the
Because they're minors and I don't want to endanger them. Unlike you, who just plastered their account. Are you kidding me?
user is 17 years old, and
Also, you admit that they're 17. Okay, so you know.
and they showed that I was 25 years old, which is true. I'm 25. However,
What do you mean, however? You're 25. You should not be indulging in sexual conversation with a minor.
the conversations I had on that Discord server was role-playing.
With a 17-year-old. You're 25.
Like, they were role-playing as a 23-year-old character.
This doesn't mean that they're not 17 anymore.
Soul's character is 23 years old.
Oh, really? Then why don't you roleplay with a 23-year-old who's actually 23? Or I don't know, over the age of 18 maybe?
And it was never anything close to exactly being me being sexually attracted towards a 17-year-old. Which
I never stated you were attracted to that soul person. I said you were indulging in inappropriate conversation with said minor. I'm just saying that you were weird.
which I have dated adult men before. They were basically in my age gap, which
Yeah, that's great. Why don't you keep it in that age gap and stop role-playing with a 17-year-old?
this soul user didn't mind me they didn't mind or what I did. I was just mostly focused on them as being the character.
They're still 17. This doesn't mean that they're suddenly 23. I just letting you know, okay?
Not the real person in general, just the character.
But the real person is still role-playing with you.
I never said anything inappropriate with this. Appropriate with this person when I was in that server. This isn't the first time somebody tried to accuse me as a pedophile, which I have.
Editing Ren here. I just realized, what do you mean, second time? There was a first time? Wouldn't that make you, like, more cautious, like, not talking to minors? So you admit that you were already accused once of it? Hello?
Never groomed a minor in my whole entire life. I, in fact, had minors trying to hit on me.
And it's your responsibility as an adult to go, hey, no, you don't do that. I'm getting hit on by a lot of minors. You know why? People tend to confuse me as 12 years old. And you know what I do when a 12-year-old goes to me and starts flirting with me? I'm an adult, you're a minor, we can't be together, I'm sorry. And then I walk away. You're 25, I'm younger than you. I'm so much younger than you. And I somehow know what to do in a situation when a minor is flirting with me. You have no excuse for being this weird for no reason.
The complete opposite, and
A child is never at fault for flirting. A child doesn't know what they're doing.
one time I was an 18-year-old, and the other half was in my early 20s. But I never in my life was sexually attracted towards this soul.
And I'm not saying that you were, I'm just saying you were weird towards them.
I thought it was just role-playing, you know?
Oh my god. This doesn't mean that you can be sexual to a 17-year-old because it's roleplay. You're 25. You're 25.
Like, he's role-playing as the character, the 23-year-old character.
I don't know why you're trying to, like, justify you being sexual to this minor with just saying, he was role-playing, like, he was role-playing a 23-year-old. Okay, and? Is this supposed to make you innocent? It's not working.
I only saw as the character, never close to the
when I asked character soul or soul, the member, you said soul, lol, not the character soul, lol.
concerned the fact that they were just role-playing as the character, not as the real person.
I love how you're contradicting yourself. And I also love how you're just repeating yourself because you want this video to be longer, but you don't know what to say. So you just say random shit over and over again.
And yeah, I still blocked that user because...
Yeah, because you're petty. If you really wanted to talk about it, you would unblock me and text me.
because I had an argument with this person before in the past. And not only that, but they falsely accused me as now what? A groomer?
Again, I said you're weird, not a groomer.
Spread awareness of I'm just a terrible person. Yeah, if you were to talk to me in general, I would tell you that I thought it was just a server to have fun, dude.
Yeah, a server to have fun, to talk with people, not be freaky with a 17-year-old while being 25.
Whatever, roleplay or not roleplay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you're 25, so you should do no roleplay to a 17-year-old.
Doesn't matter, talk like a normal person or roleplay, but no, it's just a server that we have to basically cause drama towards another. And why?
You're the one who caused drama, but okay. You joined this server on day 1 and started drama. The first day that you were on the server, you started drama.
Why am I in the wrong in this?
Yes, you are in the wrong for this. And you trying to justify this is just making you look worse.
Because what, you're just trying so hard to take me down, or?
I'm not trying to take you down, I'm just trying to tell people what kind of person you are. You just love to make videos and twist words. You did this in the past too. You twist words, then go around saying, they said this and this, when I did not say that.
Take me down or take it seriously? People like you and the minors in tkatb fandom should stay the fuck out of the fandom.
Oh, okay, so the soul person should also stay out of the fandom. Then why were you talking with them? Then why were you role-playing with them? You just contradicted yourself again. The minor should stay out of the fandom. Why are you in the server then?
Because again, what do you expect from Soul's character? To not be freaky? Is that the whole?
My point is not that Soul was freaky. My point was that you were freaky with a minor. Of course, they're freaky, they're role playing, yes, of course. But it's your responsibility as an adult, as a grown ass woman, to go, hey, that's a minor. I should probably not like role play with this minor. This is your responsibility. You can't blame a minor.
Purpose, because when you roleplay as a yandere character, it's gonna be freaky.
Yes, because they would be freaky with people their age. Maybe you should be freaky with people your age. But that's just a suggestion.
Let's not forget, Ren is in the same section if you are basically attracted towards him. If somebody was to roleplay as him, he will also have been freaky. Plus, again, I did not say anything inappropriate.
Line number 3. Yes, you did.
Like, at all, no. The only things I ever said was cuss words.
You told a 17-year-old to get laid, but okay.
That's it. Honestly enough, this is why people try so hard to bring creators down because of this. Anyways, this is my side of the story of the truth of what's been going on.
Of the truth that's been going on. And then you lie. Okay, buddy.
If you want to know my side of the information before looking at this person, you could always ask me.
Oh, of course. Ask the person being accused of what the truth is. That really works every time. Also, I love how you make a rant video to address this with like the most romantic background. It's clear that you don't take this serious. It's very clear you don't take this serious. Time to go to the Google. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Time to go to the Google Doc. Okay. Welcome back to the second round of screenshots. I know, crazy. Sarah said, "Night night. I come back with frying pan, bang soul, bald head, lol." Soul about to get his booty smack.
I never said anything inappropriate.
Must have been the wind. She also talked smack about the minors in the server, by the way. Minors in adult media is ew. Sorry gang, I'm 16, almost 17. No, not you, like straight kids. Oh, but you want minors to be out of the fandom. Why not this minor? You twist my words. You say nothing happened when it did, when I have proof. And you say I called you a groomer. I did not call you that. You're just a loser. She changed her name to Nobody. And also said, currently uncomfortable on here now. And thank you to person I got backstabbing for something I didn't do. Backstabbing means the minor, the 17-year-old. Why are you saying that a 17-year-old backstabbed you? And her comment on the video, of course. Update. I'm no longer friends with that Soul account, aka manager, due to their friends with this user who accused me. I don't feel comfortable around them anymore either. After hoping or understanding, I cannot speak. After hoping or understanding, I never was interested in them like that. Only for the character they RP. Only for the character they RP. But it's best for my mental health and avoid false info. False info? This is correct info. I have screenshots. I have proof. This is after everything. She answered to a comment of one of my friends. Just calling her out on like role playing as a 25-year-old with a 17-year-old is very, very bad. I have autism who miswords things. As I was referring to the character, not the real person. Soul character is not minor friendly. I also have autism and I don't roleplay with minors that are 8 years younger than me. So, just letting you know that. She then also replied, "You misunderstood everything. Oh my god, it's so hard to read. I thought as assumed as RP, even if they RP as 18 plus character. I never said I wanted to go as far to that, and I didn't say I was attracted to them. I didn't see or hear anything from Soul, the friendly one, say anything but being comfortable, nor told me to stop. Instead of making whole video about it, you could have talked it out on Discord. Was I don't know, opinion. An opinion? Calling you out as an opinion? Again, I want to say I never called you a groomer, Sarah. I called you a weirdo. I called you weird. I never stated anything about this. And if you think I said that, that's on you. I never said that, Sarah. I never said that you're a groomer. I said that you're a loser and a weirdo. And that you made a mistake. That you don't want to own up to now. And now you're blaming me for spreading false information. I just showed the screenshots and told what happened. This is not false information. You admitted that it was just roleplay. You admitted, you proved that my proof is correct. Also, I forgot to mention, Sarah, if you do want to talk to me in private, you can just unblock me and then text me on TikTok. I don't have you blocked. You can text me if you want to solve this in private. But I don't think you're going to because you're petty. You know what last time happened? You know what I did last time when we had an argument? I also said we can handle this in private. What did you do? You ignored me. So who's the one not wanting to talk in private? It's you, Sarah. It's you. Editing ran again. Also, what do you mean we should be grateful that you didn't went further? What the fuck do you mean by that? Yeah, you're just a fucking weirdo. Anyways, don't harass anyone. Bye!